How have you guys found social media impacting, say, like your mental health or your self-image sort of thing?
I can go for that one. I thought about this earlier and I really did want to share this personal experience because I think it's so important for any young girls to hear. But I think who we follow is so important on Instagram. And I think I told you guys earlier, I really want it to be a series that we do for the young teens because who are you following is such a important question to ask you. I'm so conscious of who I follow on Instagram. I made it a really clear point not to follow a whole bunch of influencers and whatever. Like I only follow a few fitness influencers. Obviously there's some great influencers, you know, cooking accounts, that sort of thing. I don't do that.
You don't cook.
Doesn't sound like you.
But I mean, for example, I don't follow the Kardashians, the Jenners, the models of the world, because I find that every time I go on their accounts, I'll give you an example. All of a sudden, Kylie Jenner comes up on my Explore page the other day. Now, Kylie Jenner is like our beauty standard in this generation, right? She's probably got the most Instagram followers, one of the most followers, something like that. Anyway, I was going through her account, saw her. I was like, oh yeah, let's see what she's up to these days. Like, haven't seen her in a while. Anyway, I was scrolling through and I found myself wanting to get plastic surgery. Within minutes of being on her account, I was like, man, I want to change this. I want to change that. And then I caught myself in that thought and I was like, wow, isn't that so sad that just going through her account so quickly made me want to change something about myself. And then I thought, how much more would the kids and the younger, you know, more easily influenced sort of teen be affected by that? I just think it's so important that we're not following these sort of people. Like obviously that might not be the case for everyone that follows them, but I think we need to really be conscious about how they're going to influence us. Are they influencing us in a positive direction, or are they influencing us in a way that's not going to glorify God or is against his will for us?
Yeah.
Something to be aware of, yeah.
Yeah, being cautious of what you're allowing into your life, not only on social media, I mean, in every aspect of your life is super important, but especially in social media. Like, you know, the devil is very clever in the ways that he can sort of get into your mind and affect the way that you think about things or how you think about yourself. So, you know, being cautious and setting boundaries, or like you said, you know, watching who you're following and what you're allowing into your life is super important to guard your heart and in that sense, you know, help you in your walk of faith as well.